Bank shot. Woo, 2 for 2. Oh, finger roll off the glass. Oh, fake. Oh, finish with the left. Versatility. Hi. Welcome to Fantasty Hoops Internationale Season 12. It's the annual draft, lottery, and season preview video. How's it going? Thank you all for coming back for season number 12. All 16 owners back. So great. The draft lottery. Sometimes when you order a lot of merchandise from the Cleveland Cavaliers team shop, they send you a freebie, like a child's hamper. When you know, especially if you order Cleveland Cavaliers stuff to slap on your unknowing child. A child's hamper left over from a giveaway night. So this is what we're going to use for the lottery tonight. A few things, as always. I've got the bullet points to get us started. This is my number one fan of the Golden Winery t-shirt is not from the Cavaliers team shop. That was a gift, birthday gift from Kevin Bulls Will Eat You Bensley from last year. So thanks, Kevin. And then, independent of that, he started texting me about we should get some FHI merchandise going. And then further down the text thread, he suggested butt plugs. So that's a direction we could go if you want to get a merchandise exploratory committee together for exploring butt plugs. Let's start with these items that I need to talk about. The draft. Thanks to everyone for filling out the when is good, and it turns out that there was a really good time, and that is Saturday, December 19th at 11 a.m. Central Time, Chicago time, so extrapolate your own time zone from that. Then the season will begin on the NBA's opening day, Tuesday, December 22nd, which is a Tuesday. So that first week will be a short week of competition, which then made me think, and I looked ahead, and the All-Star Week, which is 2 weeks in real calendar time, is only 1 week in competition time. So Yahoo is once again doing that for us. No All-Star Game and festivities this year, so the All-Star Challenge will be suspended for this year, which means a bunch of people have $5 on their tabs. I'll skip down to dues, though, since I bring up tabs. A lot of folks have credit from winnings last year. We had prizes for 8 teams instead of the usual 4 because our playoffs were canceled. So check on the dues page of the league page, and you'll see exactly how much you owe. And on that same page is a note that shows you how you can pay me through PayPal, Venmo, whatever. If you can't use any of those, just get at me and we'll figure it out. Once again, this season, if we get to the finish of the season, there'll be cash prizes to the top 4 finishing teams. But also this year, I have another prize, an eternal prize, a non-monetary prize for the winner. Now, last year, this Taj Gibson autographed Bulls hat was won by Desmond. Just got to get in the same room with Des to get that to him. Also, the trophy, which I'm finally going to get engraved, is still at Seth's house from the previous season, FHI 10, so we got to get that to Des. Anyway, all the usual celebratory, congratulatory things this year are being joined with a t-shirt. I was ordering t-shirts for Christmas on Threadless, and I found this one with a hilariously droll basketball image that is the logo for our league. So if you want to see that, it's the league logo, a gangly guy dribbling, and it says ballin'. So that will go to the winner once it arrives in my life. The winners will be drawn from an 8-team playoff field again this year, but how those are brought about is different in that we're back into divisions this year, 4 divisions. The dad not bad dichotomy got heavily weighted towards the dad side, so we're in 4 divisions of 4 this year, and the division winner of each of those divisions will get a playoff seed, but the playoff seeds will be just by overall record. So I think that'll be really fair. The 8 seeds will be determined by your finish. The only way that it would be weird or unfair would be if there's one division that's so bad that the division winner isn't one of the top 8 teams and they get a slot. But I don't know if I see that happening, especially because the divisions are not going to be, well, I guess it could happen because the divisions aren't going to be heavily weighted, because you're not going to play teams in your division any more than you play other teams. Usually you do. This season we're having a 15-week regular season, so it's 16 teams. That's essentially like a round robin. You play everybody once, and you'll see when I do the custom schedule, when I get that built before the season starts, I'm going to do it very like basic and blocky and dumb. Like, all right, this week this division plays that division, and so yeah, 15-week regular season so that we can not use a lot of the back end of the NBA schedule, which will probably be full of resting and tanking, because this abbreviated NBA schedule is going to be definitely weird. Boy, I hope we get it in. That's the thing. We got to find out, like, what's Yahoo going to do when somebody gets a COVID quarantine. I think they're saying like 12 days or something now. Will we get to put them on IL? I would think so. TBD. Great. Anyway, all right. Dues. Regular season realignments. Oh, the 4 divisions. I had mentioned this earlier, but they are the Blue Demon division for the DePaul University Blue Demons. So there's 4 of us who graduated from there. The Chicago division for residents of Chicago. The Un-American division for our 4 non-US participants. And then the awkwardly acronymed MONY, or maybe it's MONY division, M-O-N-N-Y. That stands for Minnesota, Ohio, Nebraska, New York. Residents of those fine American states. So, yeah, hooray for that. What else? Keepers. Okay, so I emailed this. I'll just reiterate here. Please email me your chosen keepers, your 2 chosen keepers by midnight your time, Saturday, December 12th, 1 week before the draft, so that I can email everyone all the kept players on Sunday the 13th. Now, as I said in the email, if you want to change your mind up to the Friday before, the day before the draft, Friday the 18th, okay, email me, and then I'll email everyone else and be like, oh, Gage has changed from player X to player Y. And even after that, and so I'll set a 24-hour before the draft deadline for that, and then even if, then let's say somebody has a catastrophic injury that you were going to keep, okay, we can change it before the draft. Moments before the draft, Kevin Durant broke his face. All right, that's about it. Okay, so keepers. Players drafted this season, not last season, not my Kevin Durant or anything like that, this season, have the opportunity to be indefinite keepers, with their draft value moving up 2 rounds each year until they become a first rounder. So players drafted last year, no, they are still in the 2 years of keeper eligibility rule. So players drafted in the 6th round or later, or undrafted and picked up off the waiver wire this year, they have indefinite keeper eligibility. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so your keeper replaces the draft pick of the round that they were originally drafted in, unless it's their 2nd year, in which case they move up 2 rounds value. This is the same as we've been doing it. Unless you don't own the pick that your keeper would be from. You've traded that pick away, in which case we would move that keeper's round down. But if that pick, so let's say like it was going to be a 10th round keeper, and you have 2 10th round keepers, then okay, we would move one up to 9. We try not to move it up. All right, I think that's it for my notes. Obviously, I'll send another 16 emails if there's something I forgot. Let's get to the lottery. In the draft, picks 9 through 16 as normal belong to the playoff teams in reverse order of their final place. So Desmond 16th, Mark 15th, based on their 1st and 2nd place. We do the snake draft, so Desmond gets the 16th and 17th pick, last pick in the 1st round, and 1st pick in the 2nd round. So that's always been a thing for me where I was like, oh, having the 1st pick of the draft, winning the lottery is not so great, because then you have to have the 32nd pick. Last pick of the 2nd round. So you all voted for this new rule change wherein the winner of the lottery will get to choose which slot from 1 to 8 they would like. So they can pick whether they get 1 and 32, 4 and 29, 8 and 25. Once this lottery is over and posted, I'll be reaching out via email, text, app, harassment, in order of the lottery finish to ask, what slot do you want? And then the next person will get an email saying, like, you can't have this one, but what slot do you want? This all makes sense. So please reply promptly, those of you in the lottery, so that we can get that information out real quickly and people can plan their draft strategies. Cool. So in the lottery are Sam, Nick, Graham, Seth, Aaron, Tom, Casey, and Joel, and we're going to find out who gets the first pick. 60 of these little, pieces of paper with people's names or team names written on them have been balled up and shot into the hamper, and we're going to pick them out, so there might be some repeats after the first one. Here we go. Oh, and the odds. Yeah, so usually we do the odds are weighted for, towards those who finished higher in the consolation bracket or just missed the playoffs if there wasn't a consolation bracket. That is the case this year, but I didn't weight the odds super heavily because we didn't have the consolation bracket or playoffs. So, for instance, Seth had the best odds and he's got 11 of the 60, and then the next one down was Nick and he's got 10. Who gets the first pick of picks? Nick Bell's troll account, KD's troll account. So Nick, you will get first selection of draft slot. Okay, who gets the second selection? Oh, I tore it. Oh my God. Seth Unger, Seth. Number 2 choice of draft slot. All right, Sam Barnes. He gets the third selection for the Minneapolis Hipster Beards. I don't know what that joke is about. Samuel singular Gibbon, comma, Graham. So Graham, the Maidenhead Microbes, will get the fourth selection, and we're halfway there with no repeats yet. Very good, very good. Here's the next one. Sith. All right, we had that already, so we're looking for who gets the fifth selection. MF Seth. Had that guy already. I mixed these up, I really did. Cullen, comma, Joel. Joel, new dad. Hooray, congrats, Joel. In Perth, where things are a lot more under control than in the other countries of FHI. Joel, you'll get the fifth selection of draft slot. Here we go, 3 to go. Still looking for Aaron, Tom, and Casey. And there's Aaron. Aaron has rebranded to Magic City Wings. Shout out Lou Will, formerly Big Lawler Brand, formerly Bench Knobs. Here we go. Formerly known as Iowa Hipster Beards. We already had Sam, and we're still looking for a Casey. We're looking for a Tom, formerly known as Big Lawler Brand. That's Aaron. We had him. All right, here we go. Let's just find a Casey, a Tom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6. So I just need a Casey or Tom. Casey. So Casey will get the 7th, and then Tom will get the 8th selection. All right. There's a lot of baby videos on my phone, so I don't want the memory to run out before this video is over. I'm going to sign off right now, upload this, and then start reaching out to folks. Thanks so much. Have a great season, everybody. Maybe we'll come back and do some sort of video at some point. Maybe we can do like some sort of a Zoom thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Have a great season. I hope everybody's families and pets and parents are doing great. I love you.